Okay.
Hello, and welcome back to Stone Soup.
The world according to Sci-Fi Geeks. We haven't cooked in a while, so here we are back in Cinnamon Kitchen.
And once again, doing science.
Yes, but without cinnamon.
Yes.
But we are doing science. In case you didn't realize it, cooking is chemistry.
Mm-hmm. And we haven't done this recipe before, so it's a science experiment.
Yeah,
This
definitely
will be,
an experiment.
if everything works like it should, a Norwegian orange cake.
I'd show you the picture, but I don't think he can get it.
Yeah. So
It's a real pretty picture. When I saw it in the newspaper, I thought, oh, it's one of those coffee cake rings. Then I read it. No, it's a butt cake. Yes. So we begin with a stick and a half of butter. Read that.
Let's see. 3/4 cups, 1.5 sticks butter, softened, and 1 cup sugar, which will be beaten together for 3 to 5 minutes.
Ta-da! Now, actually, I did that wrong. I'm going to want the scraper.
Yes. When beating, you will occasionally need a scraper to scrape things back into the beaters themselves.
Yeah. So, here we go. We shall commence.
On your mark, get set, go.
Okay, now we're starting to fluff up here. According to this, it has been not even a whole minute yet. Oh dear. So, this is going to be a real pretty cake. Just because
Hopefully.
anything cooked in the bundt pan tends to be pretty. We're definitely fluffing up now.
Yep. It's so fluffy!
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was there. What was that? That was from
Despicable Me.
Despicable Me. Did
Little
we?
girl when she gets her plush unicorn.
Yeah, did we talk about that after we saw it?
I don't think so.
Because we loved Despicable Me.
Okay. So,
Now we're going to add
the eggs. You have 3 eggs. They're to be added one at a time. Right, might do that a little more gently.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever taken a slice of bread or a piece of toast and put just butter and sugar on it. It can be mighty tasty.
So, egg number 1.
Yes. Okie dokie.
Egg number 2.
Hold on. It's not blended in yet. Almost, but not quite. And egg number 3.
Last and not least, number 3.
Yes.
So I'll just take this stuff out of the way.
Okie dokie. Now, as it happens, I'm still working with the recipe that's from the newspaper. Haven't transcribed it yet, which I should have because I can't read it. It's too small. But she can, so.
Yep.
And we've got everything pre-measured, so it's not a big deal.
Beat in the orange zest and 1/3 cup juice.
Yeah, so.
So we have over here in this place the zest of one orange. Which is surprisingly less than I would have thought. But
And which, by the way, she zested herself just a little while ago.
yes.
None of that store-bought, in a jar, dried-up zest.
No.
Not in this house.
Fresh orange zest.
Fresh orange zest.
It's a
Want to know how
fast and
fresh
easy
orange
to
this
make.
zest is? I don't know if the camera can get this. It's stained the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and put in the 1/3 cup of orange juice. A little more. There you go.
And she just proved Hillary Queen wrong.
What?
What? Oh. You imagine you pour with your steadier hand. I held it with my steady hand. But I'm somewhat ambidextrous. So.
What he just said was, she just proved Hillary Queen wrong. We might explain that shortly. Well, this is interesting. Wow, look at this.
What? Huh.
It's made the texture
Funky.
look a little weird. We'll just have to show you that for a minute. Whoops, did it again. I'm left-handed. Do you know what they say? Only left-handed people are in their right brains.
But only right-handed people have a mind left.
There you go. Wait, what? I heard that. Okay, this is very, very strange looking. It got all lumpy, like its appearance is now that of cottage cheese.
Yes.
Or scrambled eggs or something. It was nice and
Nice,
smooth
though.
before we added the last two things. Okay, yeah. Smells great. Smells like orange. Imagine that. Now I think we want, okay, it's odd to me. Okay, now.
Your eye looks odd.
Feels odd, excuse me. My eye feels odd. The cameraman always has to have an opinion. We got a problem. Yeah, he's also the producer. Producer, cameraman, all that good stuff. You know what? This wants to separate.
That's odd.
Well, that's what this is for. I think at this point we're not going to want to use... Can you take this, please?
Now the thing says to add the flour mixture slowly.
Yeah, I think we're not going to do this. We're going to stir it in. God.
2 points.
Or you could sift it into this and then...
No, just sift it directly in. That's cool. Sift it in, and then if you think we shouldn't do it all at once, you can stop for a minute while I stir. You're getting it on my hand.
Sorry.
Say something. say, okay, pause. You can sift some more in. La la, oh dear.
You may not believe this, but by and large, we're fairly competent cooks.
Yeah. We're actually quite good at what we do. That's why we can screw around with recipes like we sometimes do. Okay, more. God damn, my hair's in my eyes. This is going to have the oddest looking dough because it's still looking funky in its texture. Oh, this is the first recipe I've come across in memory that did not call for any salt whatsoever.
Yes. Very, very odd.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe salt and orange clash or something.
Well, that's fine.
Ah, hi there. Excuse me a moment. Get this out of my way. There, didn't go anywhere, did I? Okay, more.
Ta-da.
I stirred too hard and I flipped some flour out.
Now, this recipe actually calls for 3 ounces of dark chocolate, finely chopped, to be folded into the dough. Now, we're not going to do that because only the 2 of us like dark chocolate enough to really eat it. So, as we don't want to be the only ones eating the cake, we won't do that. Though we might use it as a garnish on top instead. That way, the members of our family who don't like dark chocolate can just scrape it off.
I have thought of taking the dark chocolate, melting it, adding orange juice and powdered sugar, and making a glaze for the top of the cake. Now, you want to spray that, please? We're almost ready for the pan, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, now it's time for... I need a spoon. Need to taste this. Now, see, now it's the texture is much, much better.
Yes. It looks like cake.
Yeah, it looks like cake dough. Thank God for small favors.
They've got cheese.
Interesting. Is this what it looks like? Got a good shot of it? Okay. You want to taste too?
Sure.
Now, the flavor here is very light. I have to have another taste. To be sure,
Yeah, okay, that seems to be covered.
Okay, you think
That's
that's
the
a,
spot where my thumb
you
was.
think we should add any orange extract? Or just go with this for now? We can always, next time we do it, add some more.
Okay.
Now, remember when we do this, might need you to turn the pan. I do think this is the right amount of dough for this pan.
Yes. You all may recall when we made that apple
Apple
bundt
cake?
cake, we
Turn.
had more dough than we had pan.
Yeah. We managed, but still, it's something a little bit alarming about having more dough than pan. Turn.
Now, the oven has been preheating at 350 degrees.
Because she told it to. She said, oven, preheat. And it said, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. She's very intimidating. Now, I think I'm going to use, hold that and do not lick it. Now, as to that Ellery Queen remark, apparently, well, we just watched an Ellery Queen, and according to Ellery, you pour with the hand that you write with.
If that's your stronger, steadier hand.
She just poured with the hand she does not write with. So
Ellery
Ellery
Queen.
was wrong.
Well, yeah, as I was saying, I'm somewhat ambidextrous. So.
Oh yeah, you always have been. Yeah.
mean,
When
part-
she was little, she'd be sitting there coloring with what crayon in each hand. Yeah. It's like, okay, well, she gets done twice as fast. Yeah. It's not
For
her
those of
fault
you
that
who
everybody
don't
else
know-
is so lame they need to use only one hand.
I mean, predominantly right, but I can use my left when I need to. Ellery Queen is a mystery series from, what is that, the 70s?
The 70s, yeah. We found the DVDs. It stars Jim Hutton, and what is his name? We may have. And Wayne or Dwayne, somebody is his dad. Can't remember. Anyway, they're a very funny father-son combination because Jim Hutton, who is Tim's dad, was every bit of 6'4", and the guy playing his dad's about 5'4". So, this goes in the oven for how long?
Oh, let me see here. Let's see. And smoothing the top of the batter. Bake the cake until puffed and lightly browned on top. And a toothpick or cake tester inserted comes out clean. 45 to 55 minutes.
Okie dokie. I always start.
She was taking taste, but you couldn't use the spoon.
She can lick the spoon now. Okay.
I am too dignified and ladylike to do that.
Let me guess, you just shoved the whole thing in your mouth.
That took a great big lick.
Now, I guess we'll see you shortly. Oh, and here is our beautiful orange cake, fresh from the oven.
Now,
Now, we have to let it cool and make some icing. So,
Now the icing, that the recipe itself is just 3 tablespoons of orange juice mixed with 3/4 cup powdered sugar. We are going to melt in some dark chocolate. Like we said, they're supposed to be folded in, but we're going to melt some dark chocolate, mix that in with the rest of it, and add that as the glaze.
okay, orange cake. This is it, orange cake taken out of the pan. It didn't rise very high,
No,
but that won't affect how it tastes.
that came out very pretty.
Yes, they always do. Should we take a taste?
I suppose you should.
Oh, we tried to make a glaze with orange juice, powdered sugar, and the dark chocolate, and it did not work.
No,
It was
did not
weird.
taste right.
And the recipe calls for just powdered sugar and orange juice, and that didn't work either. I don't know if my orange juice wasn't sweet enough or just what, but it just didn't work. I can make a perfectly lovely icing with, butter and powdered sugar and a little bit of like orange or do that to it. So maybe I will.
Or you could dust it with powdered sugar, or just top it with whipped cream.
Cream.
That probably worked just fine.
Fine. Yeah, whipped cream always works.
Yes. Or Cool Whip.
Or Cool Whip. Cool Whip is cool. We don't have any of that, but we do have whipped cream.
Yes.
So there's our cake. Try a bite. Get me a cutting knife, please. I don't want to butcher the poor thing.
How about this?
I think next time we're going to have to make a little bit more dough because it don't rise much.
No. Well, it's pretty.
It's very pretty. Well, yes, we need to find out if it's orange enough.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it was pretty orangey when it was just dough,
Okay.
but flavor cooks out.
It's beautiful. Wonderful color. It's lovely. Very lovely.
Some orange extract or vanilla would not have hurt it.
No.
Hurt it at all.
Matter of fact, I think we'll do that next time.
But as it stands, it's quite nice. The orange flavor is not overwhelming.
It's very delicate, but it's nice.
Yes.
But then again, if you had the orange icing on top of it, that would help too. The director says, snatch the cake and run.
I heard that.
Oops. So, once again, we rule.
Norwegian orange cake.
Cake. We got
As was
that.
printed in our local paper.
We got that from our local paper. Can't begin to tell you whose recipe that is.
They don't say.
Norway's, I assume. So, there it is.
For someone in Norway.
Or someone in Norway, and it is delish.
Thank
you.
little cake for a summer afternoon.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, we'll have to make one of these on off.